Have you ever thought about halal ways of investing? Happy Friday. My name is Shaz, a doctor and somebody who wants to be financially independent. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys asking about halal ways of investing. So here are the ins and outs. So you want to invest your money in the stock market and you don't know where to start if you want to do it in line with Sharia principles, or even if you're not Muslim and you want to invest in companies that aren't heavily involved in arms or in interest, or as we say, riba, then this video is for you. I'm going to go through a couple of ways of how you can invest in these Sharia compliant investment tools. So the first thing first, you're going to have to get yourself a platform that you can do all of this from. So there's a couple of them. I currently use Trading212 and Freetrade. There are also other platforms. If you go and have a look at somebody called the Islamic Finance Guru, he runs a platform called Cure8. So it's CUR8, and they're a great tool to invest in some Sharia compliant methods. These include real estate as well as stocks and shares. So what constitutes a Sharia compliant investment tool? So we look at two things here. The first one is the business screen activity, and the second one is a financial ratio screening. So if you start with the first one, the company can't be involved in anything associated with interest-based products. It can't be associated with adult entertainment, gambling, alcohol, etc. So you know the drift. The second one is, the other important one is financial ratio screening. So the debt of the company can't be 33% of its total assets, and also the non-compliant parts of the business can't be more than 5%, and these need to be purified. So the gains from that needs to be purified by donating to charity. So once these companies have been screened, they end up being put into a Sharia compliant ETF or index fund. So what these are is a collective fund of these companies. So you just buy the one investment ETF, and it gives you exposure to all of these companies, diversifying your portfolio, and it's very low risk. So I'll be giving you some examples here on the screen here, as you can see. So some of them are Invesco, the popular one, HSBC compliant funding. There's a couple of those. The global one and the US one are the very popular ones, and they get anywhere between 6 and 8% return. So as I said, if you want to invest in these, you'll have to have a platform to do this through, and some of them include Freetrade, Trading212, Cure8, etc. But make sure that you go and you do some research and you make sure that these funds are available through that platform. I checked Freetrade and I can't find a lot of these Sharia compliant stock indexes. They do have the MSCI, which is the iShares Global Index, but they don't have the HSBC one, and I don't think they have the Invesco one either, and some of the other ones that they don't include as well. I think Trading212 does offer them. So why invest into a Sharia compliant ETF or index fund? Because it involves a lot of research, just doing all of these type of screenings to individual stocks. And if you just buy the indexes, it's a lot less work. And for people who want to take out the risk as well and